Hello my brothers, and yeah, it's the first video since the June when we are playing not the Consolidating. Now we're playing the Fuhrerredux, a Fuhrerredux expansion. A few weeks back I promised a great campaign for the 1st of September, and now we're doing it. For the good part of people, 1st of September is back to the school. But for us, for HOI4 players, and for the Deutsches Reich, it's back to the Poland. And it's not even a joke. Video's name be like back to the Poland. From the load screen I saw that the Fuhrerredux was updated, but I can't see any changes on the map. Map is just similar to the June or May 2022. Nothing has changed a lot, as always. And I saw that a few days ago Kaiserreich was updated, so in the next video we are going to play Kaiserreich and see huge changes in the Kaiserreich. But now let's start our campaign as the Deutsches Reich and enjoy!
Bereit? Achtung! Zuhören! Bereit! Achtung! Ihre Befehle! Achtung! Angetreten!
Ludwigshafen am Rhein. Cool name for the city. And my favorite moment, the population. Now the population of the German Reich is 51 million people living in the small Deutsches Reich. But after our great reunification of the German nation, we will have population around 100 million people living in the gross Deutsches Reich. And probably we are going to have some allies. At least it's going to be Hungary, Slovakia or Dutch state. Turkish brothers will join our alliance too. Mushroom is dead. Welcome to Moscow. There you can find very sweet mushroom on the red square. Opposition? Never heard about it. As well as I never heard about the Hermann von Göring. He should go to the Africa and create Göringia. Not to rule the Deutsches Reich. Finally it has happened. The London stock market has crashed. That's the good news, cause we don't like the Anglo-Saxons' supremacy in the world. They have took almost all colonies in the world with their French friends. They have even divided the Belgian colonies while Belgium had civil war a few months ago. And they don't even want to give them back their colonies. Allies looks like this. They will always help you to get rid of your colonies. And we hope that one day our Mexican brothers who are also Volkists, they are going to destroy the United States of America. Americans should just stay in the America and don't help Europeans. Cause they helped the United Kingdom and the French Republic to destroy us at the Great War. But the Second Great War will be end for the United Kingdom and for the French Republic. What about Italians? They are just going to collapse by themselves. We don't even need to destroy them. Italy is just Italy. The German spirit, this focus, reminds me of the Martin Heidegger and Design. Deutsches Design. So learn Design and Martin Heidegger's philosophy. Actually, I'm not even surprised that Entente announced sanctions against us. Russia 2022 be like, NATO announces sanctions against us. And of course European Union. But anyway, import substitution be like, hey, Dutch state will buy everything for us. Who is Hungary? Economic wars are a covert conflict. Yay, +1 research slot. That's actually what we need. Does that mean that Turkish brothers will be with us? Cause they choose the national populism and they choose the idea of the Turkish state. and a pretty funny wolf on their flag. Even Arabs have their own problems in the Saudi Arabia, but now is the Hashemite Arabia. Now they have the civil war between the Jebel Shamar, Emirate of Najd, and Hashemite Arabia. But they are the fake Arabia cause they are under the British capital rule. You can see the British influence in their country. Эти люди думают, что находясь под крышей своих иностранных спонсоров, они могут чувствовать себя в безопасности и комфорте. Так ли это? What about Army for the Great Campaign? Of course, Guderians. Guderians reform for our army. And when we will make the tank divisions, we will put Guderian ruling them. Oh, intervention! Right into the Hamburg commune. If we can, let's do it. We like interventions a lot. It's like a special military operation against the national collectivists in the northern Germany that we don't control. Let's declare war on both of them. Greenland now is occupied by the United Kingdom as well as Iceland, so we won't get any colonies in the northern sea territories. Fuck. Minus Hamburg. Stupid Denmark got nothing from my partition. And now let's destroy Denmark. And we have kinda interesting decision, appointing a new economic minister. And we are going to left Hitler, cause Hitler is the man. He's never been wrong. Hitler, only Hitler will lead our economy to the greatness. Whoa, we will get Iceland. That's good. Investments in the Philippines? Of course. Philippine Republic is our brothers. And Denmark is gonna be our puppet. As well as Reichskommissariat Iceland. It's gonna be just Islands. And after taking back our territories, the population of Germany is 55.6 million people living in the Großdeutsches Reich. And that's only the beginning of our greatness. Yahoo! British India has collapsed and now it dislocates only on Ceylon. But it's not even the India, it's Sri Lanka. Good surprise we got in the May 1937, an ally in the east, and of course Turkish state, our old brother, Turkish brother. We always glad to see Turkish brothers in our alliance. Plus of entering Turkey is that now we have our own naval base in the Mediterranean Sea, near the British island of Cyprus. No British naval base in the Cyprus can be attacked at any moment. Whoa, after remilitarization of Constantinople, the Hellenic Republic declared war on our Turkish brothers. And I think that we should help our Turkish brothers to defeat the Hellenic Republic and take their Anatolian lands back, as well as Adrianople, or Eastern Thrace. August 1947, my divisions have finally arrived into the Turkey. The show has started. Nothing and no one will help Greece. Our forces has already reached Smyrna. That's the end for the Greece. Goodbye Greece. Turkey, you will take your territories back, but I'll take Greece. So, dividing of Greece looks like this. That's the Turkish territories and that's mine territories. And it's the new front line with Entente. It's only the end of the year 1937 and just look at our sphere of influence. We have spread out our influence right into the Iceland and right into the Balkans and Middle East. Wow, good job Mexico, really good job. Destroy United States, destroy United States, destroy United States, all hail Estado de Mexico. We support our Walkist brothers as much as we can. So, it's the year 1938 and I think that we should unlock the pan-Germanism policy and go to the one of these four focus tree lines. Cause our party's main guideline is to unite all Germanic people under one flag, as our predecessors did under the glorious Iron Chancellor Otto von Bismarck. We have to realign our foreign policy to reflect this. Based movement, based event, based focus tree line. USA has fully fucked up. Happy end for the USA. Actually, let's start with the Walkist Cup in Austria, cause Austria is a part of the Deutsches Reich. In Czechia we have Czechs plus Germans, but in the Austria we have just German population, so we need to reunify with the Austria. Horrors of the Western democracy has came to the Switzerland. We wish luck to you, brother. But Switzerland didn't make it. France has annexed Schweiz. Schweiz, oh my god, German language. Germany is going to make a revenge for the annexation of the Western Switzerland. Okay, so it will be war with Austria. Actually, I didn't expect for this. Oh yeah, dude, you are going to regret about this. You are gonna regret about taking Vienna. Cause we must destroy you. What about Bulgaria entering the Stahl Pact? I approve it. Welcome back, brother. So now we have the fully Central powers, of course except the Austro-Hungarian Empire, but we have reunited with the Austria, so that means that the Central powers are recreated. Turkey, Bulgaria, who else do we need as our allies? Of course except the Dutch state. Anyway, I would like to see Japan as our ally, cause ally in the Far East is good enough to destroy the stupid British colonies and stupid French colonies. Now let's try to use our tanks in the Hungarian campaign. Gross tractors are super weapon. Minus Hungary. Now we have Reichskommissariat Ungarn. And somehow I get Maribor. I don't know how it has happened, but thank you HOI4 for this present. I won't reject it. Now what can we say about our population? Now our population is 65.5 million people living in the Deutsches Reich. In the year 1939 I would like to deal with the Slovakia, Bohemia and go to the Eastern Europe. First of all, let's get Slovakia as our ally. Well, they rejected to join the Stahl Pact, so Slovakia must be destroyed. Anyway, now let's demand the German Bohemia. Let's deal with the Czechia. Slovakia will be destroyed a little bit later. This Duchy's Reich declared war on the Republic of Czechia. Czechian defense be like, hey bro, nice entering with your worms into the Slovakia. Slovakia what? Czechia. Czechia is gonna be annexed. What about the East Europe? My name is Gustav. First of all, and the main goal of course it's Poland and taking back our territories. Cause we lost a lot of lands since the Great War. We have lost Poznan, we have lost Mazuri and we have lost Memel. And actually I would like to annex some Polish lands like Lodz and Plock. Probably with Białystok. But Warsaw, Kielce, Lublin and other lands will go of course to the new Polish state. And don't forget about taking back Katowice. Plus one encirclement of the Polish forces. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. The most interesting moment for me is that neither France, neither United Kingdom want to help them. Next one is gonna be Slovakia, cause they still stay neutral. So the post-war borders with Poland and Lithuania looks like this. Now, what about our population? Now our population has reached 85 million people living in the Deutsches Reich. After taking southern lands and western lands, we will get more than 100 million people population of the Deutsches Reich. It's going to be the great success for the German nation. Cause our population will be similar as the population of the whole Soviet Union. Ost-Europa is gonna be ours too, but a little bit later. Eastern European invasion has started. Almost forgot about Lithuania. Minus Belarus. Worm tactic works pretty good as always. Our first goal is Odessa, next Mykolaiv. After that Kryvyi Rih. And after Kryvyi Rih we are going to Poltava. To my city. It's not the Russian tanks and we don't have Bucha and Irpin with Gostomel right up here, but yeah, it's the attack on the Kiev. So Kiev was captured and none of Ukrainian forces was defending it. At least you hadn't gone to the Soviets. Partition of the Ost-Europa looks like this. We have created Vice Rusland and Ukraine. We also gave them Białystok, cause I didn't like my controlling of Białystok. And now we have to capture Slovakia. Actually Slovakia looks pretty funny. Just look on it. It is almost encircled by us and our puppets, but they still have the border with Romania in Transcarpathian Ruthenia. Oh, and what about the Sevastopol? Or on Deutsches it names Theodorisches Let's annex it. It's gonna be the German city in Crimea. It's gonna be our Black Sea colony, where German people will rest. And we will actually have a good connection with the Turkish and Bulgarian brothers.
Weiter! Weiter! Angetreten!
Okay, so Slovakia has capitulated. It was too fast, as the fast comes short. Transcarpathian Ruthenia will go to the Ungarn, and other parts will be Rex Commissariat Slovakia. Now, actually, Slovakia has a cool color and Rex Commissariat status. Look at our influence at the beginning of the 1940. It's actually epic and looks pretty cool. Bro, you just need to be destroyed. Sorry, you have Hungarian territories, you have Ukrainian territories, and you have Bulgarian territories. So, after taking down Romania and their oil fields, we will go to the east to finally destroy the communism, to destroy the Soviet Union, Latvia, Estonia, and other countries, to be safe in the east. And after clearing the east, we will go to the west. Because a lot of Germans are living now under the occupation, under the French occupation and under the fake state, under the Rhineland military mandate. There is like around 12 million people living under the occupation. We don't even count the Saarland. With the Saarland it will be around 14 million people. Good job, Finland joins the Stahlpakt. Hello my brother, northern brother. We have to deal with the Soviets as fast as we can. And just look at that. Our tank army is breaking their defense successfully. And now we are going to the Carpathian Mountains. Light tanks, I love you a lot. By the way, +1 encirclement. My troops be like, hello Romanians, glad to see you again. So it's the partition of Romania, but Romania has left with her color. Let it be, let it be. But anyway, now Hungary looks much more bigger and cooler. And also now we can go to the east, cause we control the oil in the Ploiești. And by the way, on the Balkans we have the last one neutral country, is Serbia, who is also gonna be destroyed soon. My tank forces will move to the eastern Ukraine to liberate Donbass, and after that move to the Narodny Grad and split up the Soviet Union into two parts, in the southern part and into the main part. So, Soviet Union, Operation Barbarossa is the scene now, you know. So, if you excuse me, I must say that your execution will be ended up in this year. Bye bye, old friend. Operation Barbarossa has started. Moscow must be captured this summer. Let's fucking go into the deeps of the Soviet Union. They are too scared to fight with the German forces, with professional army. By the middle of July, Soviet forces was fully cut off of the Black Sea coastline. Words about capturing Moscow this summer wasn't even a joke. 24th of July 1940, Moscow was captured. It's not even 2 months since the war has started, and now we control the Moscow and our forces are near Leningrad. Hello there, our first African ally. Zuid-Afrikanische Republic has joined our alliance. Good choice, brother. Actually, I'm really glad that now we have the Japan as our ally. And this is the end for the Soviet Union, because look, they have like 34 military factories and 33 civilian factories, and also only 100 divisions. And their new capital locates in Gorky, because we have captured Leningrad, and 5 divisions are going to die near Leningrad. Here you go, the capitulation of the Soviet Union has happened, as well as the capitulation of the Sweden, Kingdom of Sweden. And again, justifying the war goal. Yep, and now we have the partition of the Soviet Union, and actually we have the Rex Commissariat Rusland, but somehow it has its own color. Not the Rex Commissariat colors. But anyway, it's Rusland with Nikolai Ustryalov. Oh my god, I can't even read it. It's a Russian surname and I can't read it. Ustryalov. And we have also Turkestan with Local Hitler, Antonio White. No, Antonio Black. Antonio Hispanic. Any last words, приятель? Goodbye, приятель. Now you'll see the partition of this Serbia. And now we need to neutralize the last European countries that stays neutral, except Switzerland. We're going to destroy Switzerland a little bit later. So the partition of Serbia looks like this, and now it's the Srpsko carstvo. And just look at the Latvia, with the German rule, now they got even bigger territories than they had. They got the Daugavpils back from the Russia, and now Russia has a pretty cool border. And also goodbye the big dude. Maybe with German diplomatic we will take back these territories without the war, but if diplomatics won't work, of course we will use our forces to get German people back. Demand Rhineland referendum. Germans deserve to come home. Exactly. So they don't want to play diplomatics and they don't want to actually play by our rules. So our rules is gonna be our tanks right now. We just need a little bit more time to prepare and we're going to invade the stupid French Republic and stupid United Kingdom. I actually forgot to say that before the invasion into the France, we should invade Switzerland, because there are a lot of Germans living in the Switzerland, and Switzerland is actually good front line to capture Kingdom of Italy and French Republic. Auf Wiedersehen, Bruder. Goodbye, Switzerland. Now we are preparing to the war against Entente. You can actually see that we have the whole front line starting from the Netherlands going down to the Slovenia. But I won't call my puppets cause I want to destroy them by my own. And let's try to cooperate with the British before we capitulate the French Republic. So after the capitulation of the Entente, of course we are going to destroy the British Empire. Usually we can see that Alsace-Lorraine is demanded by the French commonards, but today Germany is going to demand the Alsace-Lorraine. Alsace-Lorraine or war. Do you really want to die for the Alsace-Lorraine? And imagine that good half of their forces are now located in the Balkans and in the Middle East. January 1942, it's time to invade the Western Allies. Das Deutsche Reich declared war on the French Republic. I wish luck to myself. Especially invasion into the Rhineland is successful cause we're using a lot of tanks divisions right there. They should liberate Amsterdam and after that Rotterdam, moving down to the Antwerp and Brussels. 21st of January we have liberated Luxembourg, and we will move right down into the France to make the Dunkirk encirclement. At least we'll try to do that. We will try to remake the real one German Blitzkrieg. 1st of February, capitulation of Belgium has happened. But worm tactic always works pretty good. Oh, hello Paris. Easy capturing of Paris. Now let's move down to the Marseillaise. Just with the worm tactic. French forces are shocked. Oh, just look at that encirclement. Isn't that great? More than 20 divisions are encircled in Alsace-Lorraine. What can be better than it? One more based encirclement. Hey yo. Italian encirclement. So French has capitulated in 2 months. Now they have left Europe and gone to the Africa. Our next stop is Rome. In a week, Italian government has capitulated too and they moved to the Tripoli. Holy shit, we have found the Kaiser Wilhelm II, our old one brother in the Switzerland. We should invite him to the dinner. He is a good man. And also we have annexed some territories from the Französische Freistaat and from the Italy. Now we need to make a naval invasions to get to the Africa and finally capitulate the Entente. June 1944 we have landed in Iran. Now let's liberate the whole French Republic. And let's bring tanks to the Africa. It would be funny. Vroom 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 right into the Tripoli. August 1942, the capitulation of the whole Entente has happened. So let's divide all of them. And now what about the German population? Now, German population has reached 112 million people living in the Gross Deutsches Reich. That's actually great. We have almost reached the population of the modern Russia. Now we should prepare to the last war with the United Kingdom. Oh, and what about Turkey? Now they are reunited. With the liberation of the United Kingdom, we are also going to liberate the Netherlands, who are more than 3 years under the occupation. Before that they were under the Entente occupation. Now they are under the British occupation. Finally we are going to fully de-occupy them. Our first brothers and the real one brothers. So I think that now we should try to invade United Kingdom, cause now it is gonna be easy, cause a lot of their forces are now located in the Middle East, and they also have problems with Japan. Now is really the best opportunity that we can have. And of course we have supremacy in the air. Actually we have Japanese forces which are located near Dominion, Newfoundland. It's successfully landing. What about United Kingdom? They don't actually have forces in the Scotland, probably in the England too, and that's their end. Probably by the end of this December they are going to capitulate. And actually yeah, the British government had fled to the Canada. It reminds me of the Kaiserreich, my favorite modification. Now Newfoundland is actually cleared out of the British forces. And as fast as we can we need to reach Labrador. Okay, so in 90 days we will have naval invasion right into the Quebec. And starting from Quebec we will conquer Montreal, Ottawa, Toronto and other Canadian cities, going right down to the Vancouver. Hello Canadians, now we are in a Quebec. And our next stop is gonna be Vancouver and Victoria. Yeah, goodbye United Kingdom, and actually goodbye everyone who was in the British sphere of influence. And actually this is the partition of the British Empire. And Ceylon is the last state that has left under the British rule, cause look, they still are in the Imperial Protection Alliance. Funny joke. And actually yeah, now we need to destroy the New England, American Socialist Republic and United States of America. Two of them we need to destroy to have an access to the United States of America, cause actually I don't want to make a naval invasion. I'm tired of that. I still have a war goal on the New England, so let's declare war on them. Northern Brotherhood of Canada. Brotherhood, we love our brothers a lot. And Lord Twidsmuir rules Canada. We will even give Alaska to our brothers, cause we respect them. The year is actually 1943, it's September and German forces has reached New York City. So let's invade American Socialist Republic and after that we will invade the United States of America. Our next stop is Washington DC. So German forces have captured Washington DC. And capturing of America be like, it's way too easy, it's really way too easy. Oh, and we have actually opened up the second front line. I don't know, we have the connection from the Delaware to the Virginia and even to the North Carolina. So yeah, the second front line is opened up. Minus horrors of the socialism. And like United States are going to capitulate in a 2 weeks or in a 3 weeks, let's see. Actually we needed only 1 week. But that's actually the happy end. And the German America actually looks like this as the new American Republic. And actually that man, we know him, he is from the Fuhrerredux. And he locates in the Constitutional American Republic. Anyway, let's look at our sphere of influence, and I think that it's really one great campaign. And it's only the year 1943, but actually game is lagging so hard, and it can crash at any moment. But anyway, no one from the countries that still exist can't crush us. Now Germany is a really strong country. And now we even control the Panama Canal. And that's the German territories around the world. Let's talk about our population. Now our population has reached more than 130 million people living in the Deutsches Reich. To me it's a really cool result. So yeah, put like for this campaign, we control the Gibraltar, and yeah, bye.